Good evening, my good friends. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have a full live stream for us today. It's been an awesome day. Let me introduce myself. My name is Andre Lefevre, and I am a extreme libertarian, a citizen journalist. My website is wildnews.us. Well, what a day. Sometimes the news day is really enjoyable. Today, Patriots invaded D.C. swamp. Two RINO swamp creatures who encountered the Patriots did not do any favors for themselves. Senator Marco Rubio decided that he doesn't want to recognize Alex Jones when Alex Jones attempted to educate him about big tech censorship. So Marco Rubio, little Marco, just decided to run and hide from Alex Jones. He pretended he had no idea. He had no idea who Alex Jones is. Mr. Marco, every night more people watch Alex Jones than voted for you. Tomorrow I'm going to call Marco Rubio's office, see if I can talk to him or his spokesman, and find out why he runs and hides from Alex Jones. Laura Loomer got herself ejected from the big tech congressional hearing when she disrupted the love fest between RINO Republican Billy Long of Missouri, and the Silicone Valley billionaires who were testifying. And it was a love fest. I watched some of it. It made me puke. I think it is a Congressman Long's cell phone number. In a few minutes, we're going to call him and find out. I want to ask him a simple question. Who does he represent? Americans or big tech silicon billionaires? It's that simple. And of course, Google decided to disrespect American people and did not show up for those hearings. Now, let's start from the beginning. Before we get to Mr. Long, let me play you a video, and I think I have it here, of Laura Loomer disrupting the love fest between the big tech and Representative Long of Missouri. We have some thoughts about that, so here it is. And let's see if I can do this. Here we go. Fair use, of course.
Important for them not to comply.
This is something else. Here we go. Fair use, enjoy.
We can get some more answers to these examples, and there are others like this that we'd surely like to have addressed. Thank you.
Thank you. Chair now recognizes that.
Order.
We'll have order in the hearing room, or you'll be asked to leave. Ma'am, if you'll please take a seat, or we'll have to have you. Then you'll need to relieve.
Donald Trump, help us. Please help us, Mr. President, before it is too late. Because Jack Dorsey is trying to influence the election, to sway the election.
What's she saying? I can't understand her. What?
Steal the election. That is why
What's
he's
she?
censoring and shadow banning.
How about a damn 12 and a half, 15,
What a jackass.
2 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 30. Hit $30 down here, 2 and a half, 5, 35, 7 and a half, 40. Hit $40, 2 and a half, 5, 5, 45, 7 and a half, 50.
What a jackass.
Officer,
That's
will
the
you escort this
Republican,
young
that's
lady
that
out, please?
RINO BLO from Missouri. We're going to call him in a second.
75, 7 and a half, $80 to 5, 85, 90. $100
Drowned it out, Laura Loomer.
1 half to about 2, 2 and a quarter. Hit 2
I
and a half
can't.
to about 3, about 300. Hit 3 and a quarter.
And of course she
3 and a
left.
quarter now, half, 3 and a half. To about 400. Hit with a 4, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half. We're selling the cell phone there.
We're going to call this son of a bitch in a second and see if I can't do it. I hope it's the right number that I have.
I yield back.
Yeah, you can laugh. All right, so that was Laura Loomer, and before we call that jackass, we will let's look at the at what how little Marco was running away from Alex Jones. So fair use. Let me start this. Here we go.
In China?
No, here. Big tech companies are purging conservatives. They're shadow banning people in mass.
Yeah, well, my broader concern is that what we are trying to do in terms of preventing foreign interference in our elections, that technology could be used by authoritarian governments to argue, we want you to do the same thing against people that are in our country operating. For example, for them, misinformation would be something like the truth. For them, sowing instability would be supporting democracy. And
But the Democrats are doing what you said China does.
That you got from Sheryl Sandberg and Jack Dorsey on that question.
I think Facebook now I think it's important for them not to comply with any efforts to sort of go after freedom.
But what about the Democrats purging conservatives?
She's
not answering. Just Republicans are acting like it isn't happening. Thank God Trump is.
Well, but
weird.
Oh yeah, it's really weird. There's no purge of conservatives. There's no shadow banning of members of Congress.
Bias in social media?
Yeah, who's this guy? We deplatformed him.
Are you concerned about bias in social media?
Well, I think the bigger bias is against freedom of expression. Everybody should be. There's a look.
It's happening here. It's happening here, but you say I don't exist.
Is that a heckler or a press?
Look at this guy. He's saying that I don't exist.
You're not familiar with
I just don't know who you are, man. I don't
yeah,
read your website.
Sure, and they demonize me in these very hearings, and then he plays dumb.
Here's the question.
Infowars.com, you know what it is. Oh well.
Does Google, does Facebook, does
That's why you didn't get elected.
do they need to be regulated like, do they need to be regulated?
Marco Rubio the snake. Little frat boy here.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Who are you, man?
Yeah, sure.
I swear to God, I don't
You
know
better
who
hope
you
you
are,
can
man.
deplatform me. Tens of millions of views.
Infowars.
Better than Rush Limbaugh. He knows who Infowars is. Playing this joke over here. That's why the deplatforming didn't work.
But here's the question. Here's a question.
Don't touch me again, man. I'm asking you not to touch me.
Well, sure, I'll just patted you nicely.
I know, but I don't want to be. I don't know.
You want me to get arrested? It's not just going to take my First Amendment. It's not just enough to take my First Amendment. Oh, he'll beat me up.
Did you?
I didn't say
I
that.
know I am, but he's so mad. You're not going to silence me. You're not going to silence America.
But there are people.
You are literally like a little gangster thug.
There are people in this country.
Rubio just threatened to physically take care of me.
There are people who feel that they're being.
We already got rid of my First Amendment.
They feel like
He tells you China's the problem, which it
by
is,
these
but
big
they're taking
companies
our
like
free speech
Google,
right now.
Social media platforms, Facebook.
There goes Rubio.
Twitter. Do you believe that these platforms need to be regulated like a public utility, and how do you go about doing that?
Well, I prefer not to. I prefer competition to take care of that. But obviously, we're going to watch closely to make sure that these tools that are being used. I mean, one thing is to say we're going to go after foreign interference designed to sow.
But it's already going on here.
Another thing is to
The
say
Democrats
we're
are
gonna go
raping
after
the
free
Republicans.
speech, because at some point, someone
The
has to make a
Democrats are raping
determination.
Infowars.
What's the difference between misinformation from abroad and differences of opinion within the United States?
And that's happening
It's a very
here.
fine line, and that's something we need to be careful about. We don't overreach in that direction.
But then he doesn't know about
So these
Infowars being
companies
banned. He doesn't know about the top news story in the
about
country.
how they, not just how they apply that within the United States.
Infowars.com
but they don't become
is bigger than
agents
ever.
of authoritarian regimes abroad to crack down on free speech. Because
I wonder why Rubio got so mad at me. Threatened me
there's
physically.
a balance between what is free speech and what people disagree on.
Poor Rubio.
Yeah, but I gotta go to the committee. You guys can talk to this clown.
Oh yeah, looks a little frat boy, so cool. Go back to your bathhouse.
Basically said he was a
Compromising the bathhouses. There goes Rubio, little punk. Anyways, you gotta love people that turn on authoritarian regimes.
Cameras, you have to step along to the side.
And then they don't
keep
even-
this aisle open. They step along to the side.
What do you think of the fact that you just got into it with Senator Marco Rubio, former GOP presidential contender, actually just closed up, and you're here, you're speaking. I mean, this is America. So how is your speech being censored?
They're trying to block me from live streams. We have one more left on Twitter. They took down all the others that had millions of viewers, 20 million subscribers. They just took all that. Now they're lobbying in these very hearings to take me off final platforms. And then they bring up, quote, fake news of these things and claim anybody they disagree with is fake news. Just like he's saying China does. They're doing it.
Why are you giving this guy airtime?
Oh, see, oh, the left.
Why are you giving this guy airtime?
Here's the
That's
enforcer.
what it's all about.
They
The
give
left
Donald
doesn't
Trump's
want free
airtime.
speech. They're about deplatforming.
Don't do this.
Where's Posobiec? I don't see because he always knows where to go.
Don't give this guy airtime.
Yeah, don't give him airtime. This is the Democrat Nazi enforcer.
China?
No, here. Big tech companies are.
Anyways, so that was that. Before we call Representative Billy Long, I want to play another little video. It's about 2 minutes of Laura Loomer right after she got ejected from the hearing. So here you go. Fair use.
Scared to tell the truth if he is lying.
What's that?
Jack Dorsey is a liar.
This is right after she was ejected.
No, all these journalists here taking pictures. You want conservatives and Trump supporters to be shut down, but what's going to happen when they come for you?
Did you stand up in the hearing?
Yeah, I stood up in the hearing. What is going to happen when they come for you? What is going to happen someday if someone is in charge of one of these tech companies and they don't like you? We have an obligation as journalists to protect each other, our First Amendment right, freedom of the press, which is granted to us in the Constitution. And when you allow for people like Jack Dorsey, who work for these big tech companies, to come in and lie to our elected officials and our representatives and say to them that he does not censor conservatives, we have a journalistic responsibility to hold him accountable.
Ma'am, let's step over here.
We have a duty to hold him accountable. Jack Dorsey is a liar.
I think they stopped her
Yeah,
from
there's
streaming, so
more.
I'm gonna go and continue to stream.
And she did get ejected. And I'm going to call Representative Billy Long in a few minutes. I have his cell phone upstairs. And get a comment why he got her ejected and why he didn't want to listen to what she had to say.
He didn't even give me a reason, right? And then the Twitter moment that popped up, they accused me of being a white supremacist. I wear a Star of David every day, okay? I'm a Trump supporter. I'm a Jewish American woman, but I am not a white supremacist. When he raises his hand and tells those congressional representatives that he is going to be honest. And when he and Sheryl Sandberg come out here and lie to our representatives and they do nothing to further press them or question them, they are doing a disservice to us and our Constitution, our First Amendment right. You know, I'm leaning in, Sheryl, all right? I'm leaning in. I want a seat at the table.
All right, so that was this. So let's call Billy Long. Let's call Billy Long. That's what he looks like. Let's see. He is from. Let's see here. He is Billy Long, 7th congressional district of Missouri, a Republican. Well, a RINO. But let's find out why he was so disrespectful to Laura Loomer. I think I have his, a couple of his numbers, and I think this is his cell phone number. I'm not going to dox him, but I'm sure going to dial it. So it is. Let's see here. My glasses on. See here. Here we go. Calling Congressman Long. Calling Congressman Lone. I think this is his cell phone number.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 417-839-0061 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
This is Andre Lefevre, citizen journalist, wildnews.us. I'm live streaming this phone call, and I am calling Representative Billy Long. And if this is a wrong number, please disregard it. Congressman Long, I'm calling to get a comment to find out who do you represent? Do you represent us, the American citizens, or do you represent big tech who censors us? I also want to find out why were you so disrespectful to Laura Loomer. And the reason I'm asking is you probably don't know who she is. She has more people watching her every night than those citizens who voted you into your office. So I'd be very much interested to find out why you were so disrespectful to Laura Loomer. And also, who do you represent? Us, the American citizens, the Patriots, the conservatives, the libertarians, or do you represent Silicone Valley billionaires? Anyways, I'd love to have you on my live stream to find out what's going on in your head, sir. My callback number is 714-202-2579. 714-202-2579. Andre Lefevre, wildnews.us. Have a blessed day, sir. Bye-bye. And I have another number for him. Let's see. And again, let's dial it. Let me put the glasses back on. Yep. Let it rip. Calling Congressman Long. Calling Congressman Long. All right, so this is a disconnected numbers. I will try again tomorrow. I will definitely try again tomorrow. I'm going to call Senator Rubio, and I'm going to call Congressman Long again to get a comment to find out why they're disrespecting us, the American citizens. More people watch Alex Jones and more people watch Laura Loomer than voted for Marco Rubio and Billy Long. In my opinion, if Laura Loomer decides to campaign against Billy Long, his ass is going to go back into private citizenry. They voted his ass out. I just don't think she's going to do it. And Marco Rubio picked on Alex Jones. I don't know. Well, gotta go home. My work day is done. I will see you tomorrow morning. We're going to have a very nice live stream. And God bless you, my friends. God bless you.